Hi guys, Simply Natural here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to show you how I revamped a wig I made, and I'm going to reuse the braids and crochet them into my hair. Right, so if you want to see that process, just keep watching. So for those of you who watch my vlog channel, you would have seen this clip before where I showed the wig that I had previously, and this is the wig I am going to revamp and reuse the braids. So as you can see, this wig cap is all stretched out. It's a big mess, and don't mind the mannequin head, it's been through some rough times. I have a tutorial on how you can make this wig, so I will leave the link above and in the description below so that you can see how I did this. Right, I'm going to take these out and see if I can use them. They're looking a bit frizzy and I am double thinking what I should do, but we'll take them out and we'll see how this whole thing works out. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try using the scissors to cut out these braids because these were actually sewn to the wig cap. Right, so I found me a seam ripper, and I'm going to start from the back, and let's see how quick we can do this. We don't want to stand up, so okay, that was easy. So the first one came off. Let's do another one at the back. Yep. So I'm going to be doing this until I get off all of the braid. I have to make sure I don't cut the braid. I think I just cut the braid. I spoiled it. I cut the braid. Yeah, so you have to try not to not to cut that. You gotta try not to cut that, because then you won't be able to use the braid to crochet. So I am finally finished. This is all the hair that came from the wig. This is the wig cap. Yeah, all the different strays and thread and whatever. I'm looking at it and wondering if I should still use it because it is so frizzy. And I remember when I had it as a wig, it was very frizzy. But I guess I will plait my hair in the cane rows and then do a few and see how it looks. If I don't like it, I'll just take it out and probably I will use my crochet locks instead. Alright, so I am starting off with stretch hair, and this does make it much easier to part and to plait, especially when you are prepping for cane rows, protective styles, crochet styles, and so on. Right, so I'm just gonna show you how I did my hair. I don't think I will show you the whole process. I usually use back the same pattern because I like the results I got the last time when I did my crochet full up. So I am going to try that braiding pattern as well this time, right, for these braids. So for the front, I do smaller cane rows so that it can be a bit neater, right, and more full. You will have more braids at the top of my hair than at the back. So I'm just doing some cane rows, straight back, nothing fancy. And I do tend to plait cane rows very tightly, so what I'm doing here is sort of loosen it out a bit. I try my best not to, but it always turned out very tight, so sometimes I have to go back in and sort of pull and tug to adjust it, because of course the braid, it's a thick braid and it would not be able to go through properly if I don't get it slacking up, right? So this is my first cane row, and of course I do not plait it all the way down. I stop when I reach the end of my scalp basically, and then I do a 2-strand twist at the end, and I'm going to continue doing this until I finish the front section of my hair that I parted. So this is my finished braid pattern. And I just put some big cane rows at the back and join them to each other so that nothing is left out, right? So I'm gonna start with my first braid, and this is the crochet pin that I'm using. It's a standard size crochet pin, and this is a kind of jumbo twist. I will insert the name of it. I can't remember the name of it right now. I will insert the name of these braids in the video, right? So I put the crochet hook into the braid and I turn this around, and I keep that loop on my fingers so I can take the end of the braid or the twist and pull it through, right? And I try to keep the knot of this braid underneath because my hair is falling down. Now this is very important when it comes to the parting, because you do not want the knots to really show. So wherever you want your part to be, whether it's a side part or a middle part, you want to do it like this so that the knots of the crochet braids are actually under the twist or under the plait instead of above. It gives a neater look, right? So I'm just repeating this process again. Very simple, right? And you can space them out however you want, and then afterward you can probably fill in the gaps according to the amount of braids you want and according to how full you want your style to be, right? So the reason why you turn the crochet hook when you are about to pull it through your cane rows is because it avoids the pin from being open and snagging and tugging of your hair or the braid, right? So I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm leaving this space open. I don't want the knot part on top, so instead of pushing it this way, I push the needle this way and I take the hook, the loop, normal, same thing, go in. So I'm gonna show you how I do a few at the back. Now this is a bit different because I don't go under the whole cane row. I actually go through the cane row, right? And this is because the cane rows at the back are thicker. So to avoid that big knot, I just do it through the cane row so it will have less hair in that loop, right? I hope you guys understand that. So that's how I did the back of my hair. Those that were thinner, like right to the very end, I would put it under the cane row itself. But for the big cane rows, I go through the cane row and not under it, right? That will avoid the knot from being very thick and bulky. So I am finished with all the braids finally, and the last step I do afterward is I apply my DIY hair growth oil to my scalp, because of course this is a protective style. I'll be carrying this style for a few weeks, so I do this every week or so, probably once a week, so that my scalp stays moisturized and my hair can grow properly while in this protective style. Alright, so that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you guys actually reuse your wigs? Do you throw your wigs away? Maybe this video will inspire you to think twice before you throw away your wig. You can probably reuse them, and as you can see, they did turn out to be okay. I cut away a lot of the frizz and that made it much neater. Alright, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.